Hey everybody, and welcome to another PSPP tutorial. In this tutorial, I'm going to talk about a quick binomial test. It's one of my favorite non-parametric tests, and it's really dirt simple in PSPP. So let's jump right into it. Okay, so here I have some data that I collected while I was in graduate school. And the one thing that we are going to focus on is the booklet variable. So let me go into variable view and show you what I mean. So I want to go ahead and show you this one. So if we double click on that, we get the two booklet types, and that is just the form of argument that the arguments in the booklets were in. So one is MT modus tollens and two is MP modus ponens. And so we are going to do our binomial on that variable. Okay, so how you do binomials is you go up to analyze. Okay, as before, you go to non-parametric statistics. You go to chi-square, nope, binomial, and we're going to click on that. Oh boy, brought it over. It keeps randomly opening windows on my other screens. Okay, so we're going to do booklet and we're going to bring it over here. Okay, so you can see that I have a ton of other variables. We're going to ignore that. And we're just going to do booklet, and our test proportion is going to be 0.5. So that is the value that we are testing against. So if we are saying that it's 50-50, if we're saying that, then we expect that any number different from 50 based on sample size is going to yield a significant result. If we end up with something that is close to 50% or 0.5, then we can say that we're probably not going to reject the null hypothesis here. And the dichotomy is going to be defined from the data, and we're going to leave test proportion here. But if you have like 4 options for this binomial, then you can change this to 0.25, and it'll work just the same. There are no other options, as you can see. These are the only options. Paste will give us the syntax for use at other times. Otherwise, we're going to hit OK, and we're going to get our output. And you can see some of my binomial stuff from earlier. N-pair test, binomial, and test value of 0.5 on the booklet variable. Group 1, group 2, MT, MP, 67 and 66 for a total of 133. And you can see that the observed proportion for each of these was 0.5, 0.5, 0.5. Test proportion was 0.5. Significant value here, 1. It's pretty simple. Let me show you a slightly better one. So let's jump into here. Let's do gender, huh? Yeah. Okay, so here is a new one. We'll do chi-square binomial, and instead of that, we'll do gender. Okay, thinking that's 50-50. Now, you could do a goodness of fit with this one, but you could also do a binomial. So let's plop it in, okay? And then let's go to output. You can see that I did a bad thing here. So here we have gender, and then males and females, 53 females, 15 males. Look at that. Not close at all to 50-50 split here. We've got a 78-22 split, and of course, that is a p-value of less than 0.001. Okay, so it has to be a dichotomous variable. Okay, generally speaking, these are variables that are one or two groups, obviously, but aren't continuous variables. So they are dichotomous discrete. Okay, and you can see that by choosing one that's not, we end up with a situation where PSPP has some trouble. So that's how you do binomials in PSPP. If you like this video, consider leaving a like. If you like this content, please consider subscribing for more PSPP tutorials, as well as other psych-related content. Thanks for watching. Bye.